Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I am your host Ahdurin himself. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus, already in progress. We've got a second item for the red chain, leaving us with only one uh, tiny psychic beast really, psychic mind spirits or whatever you want to call them, left to go. I assume all went well, Ahdurin. Yes, indeed. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running about? Test the spirits and all that. Perhaps they mean to test whether whoever seeks it is worthy? Perhaps you're right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands, after all? Sounds legit indeed. Though on the other hand, what use would those wrong hands have it for? Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. This a Cyrus reference? Red chain's as mysterious as the entire predicament we're in. But if we continue visiting the lakes, we'll get closer to an answer. So, shall we return to Mistress Kogita's home? Let's go back. I'm happy to go back this time. Wonderful, then we can see if Mistress Kogita has any more insights to share with us. Do you think Cyrus did this when he captured all of the lake spirits? It was like, alright, for you, I'm gonna throw bombs at you. For you, I'm gonna answer questions. For you, I'm gonna do whatever Uxie ends up wanting. That'd be funny. So, that's Azelf's Fang. I sense a warmth to it. I do have to wonder if anyone else has ever completed the trials of these lake Pokemon. I feel like the answer is no. I mean, after all, unless they self-sealed themselves, we had to open their doors. Indeed. Yet we may just want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilee Village are tense. What makes you say so? It seems a Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. Oh. That can't be good. Because it's either A, Arceus. Wait, Arceus? Are you an Arceus or an Arceus type of person? I'm curious. I kind of flip depending on the sentence I'm saying. A, it's God, which ain't great for us because he's probably mad at me for not doing something incorrect. Or maybe he's coming to save the day. Who knows? B, it's Dialga. C, it's Palkia. D, it's both of them. E, it's all three of them. This feels like a bad multiple choice question. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamato has raised a force, not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise. This feels not great. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants. You make it sound as if you're not one of them. Now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? Don't let Hisui's great fastness stop you, Doran. Let's go get the final item we need. Sounds like a plan to me. That's the spirit. I'll come watch this historic moment unfold, too. Watch? Is that all you really do? Remember, once you sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the shrouded ruins. Sounds like a plan to me. You got anything this time? No, this is the same. Let's pop over here. Alright, we'll drop off these things. And let's get going. Let's get going. Where will we be headed? We'll be headed... Oh, that's the retreat. Oh, I see. So that's where we were. Can I not click on this? Unsurprising. What other areas do we have? So we have Jubilee Village, Obsidian Fieldlands, Cornet Highlands, Crimson Islands, the retreat, which I guess this is where Celestic Town is? This feels about right. This is about where they are. Cobalt Coastlands, and then Snow Area. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. All right. I want to go to the Ice Peak camp. I think I would rather be there. I don't even know if did we find this lake? We did. I don't think we've explored it particularly well, but we have looked at it. There's a whole bunch of stuff we haven't looked at all, but alright. Nevertheless, we are headed this way. I am kind of curious what's in here. So let's take a look. In case a Drifloon shows up, we'll use Quillfish. It's a Wormadam. Not a good Wormadam either. And you're level 51. And there's a Drifloon, which is level 26. Okay. No, I don't feel like I'm good. Okay. Now we are headed which way? This away. So let's climb. Actually, we don't even need to climb. We can just fly our way up, right? Bit of a mixture there, but you can also take that on. Now, we have not looked at this area at all, so a lot of this is going to be new to us, including this wisp that for some reason I can't pick up. There we go. 16 wisp in the area. Man, this is such a nice looking game. Very unrelated, but it's cool. Chuck that down there. I'm going to throw you over there just to see if you can pick up that. Thank you. There is the lake. I want to see if there's anything else that we can explore while we're here. Although it does not look like it. Okay. There's a Rufflet. I wonder if we can predict the last Pokemon. I'm trying to think, and I don't know what it would be. It's not any of my team members, right? Because we've gotten you. I doubt it's going to be a starter. We've dealt with the Gudra, let's see what else we have. Voltorb and Cleavor, and yeah, I can't think of it off the top of my head. So it's either going to be brand new or it's something I'm just blatantly missing. Here we are, Lake Acuity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. Could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon somehow. I don't know what Pokemon that would work with. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born into people's minds. That's what the stories say, anyway. Alright, let's open this door. The power of the phone shall compel thee to open up. Please and thank you. It does not look like we can see a Pokemon from the Rift, which I wasn't expecting to, but that would have been fun. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. I don't think that's the whole purpose of the phone. I wonder what waits inside. I'm wondering myself. I imagine there may be Pokemon in there protecting the Lake Guardian. Take care. Alright, I need to think, because this is either something I'm blatantly ignoring, like Quillfish last time. Quilladin? Or, well, not Quilladin. Whatever the one is. You get that gist. It's something I'm forgetting. I sense a chill in the air. What is this? You make sense. You were literally the first one I think that was announced. And I have not seen you at all to the point where I have forgotten that there is an Hisui and Zoroark in this game. Now, I have not seen Zorua or Zoroark in this game. Could that be the dreaded baneful fox? That a new one? That new? That's new to us. Alright, so it has a unique type combination that I don't remember what it is. However, I think it's part Ghost, in which case Quillfish is going to be real helpful. Or it's not, in which case we're doomed anyway. So let's get going. Hey, buddy. It makes sense for you to be a rare encounter. This does fit. This is also an area I have not explored, so Zoro could be hiding in one of those like empty patches that I haven't looked at. All right, let's get going. Quillfish, I'm really banking on you to help us out here. Bitter Malice. Not very effective. That's what I was hoping for. All right, let's see. What are we looking at here? Super effective here. Am I allowed to look at... There we are. Oh, we can tell. Normal Ghost. Boom. That's great. Reduce damage from status and moves like poison and split. All right, that's fine. Let's go Dark Pulse. I think we're just spamming Dark Pulse here. Oh, big damage. Love to see that. Agile Nasty Plot is not good. That's not good at all. More Bitter Malice. Knocks us out. That's great. Bitter Malice feels like a ghost move. In which case, I can bring you out. You've used Nasty Plot and Bitter Malice. I'm guessing Bitter Malice is Ghost. Um, and so if for whatever reason this doesn't knock you out, Rufflet, let's just go all. I think you got this though. Love it. Big win for the Rufflets. All right. More experience points again. It is getting hard to level up. All right, Uxie, where are you at? The Baneful Fox. It is a Pokemon said to be filled with malice. We were told stories about it as children. We are in Pearl territory. So I wonder if Ahdurin would have something about who was it in the last episode? The big pincushion thing. I wonder if not pincushion. It's the big fella. You know what I'm talking about. I wonder if Ahdurin would be like, oh, that's the poison pin Pokemon. We've been told stories about it as children. That would have been interesting. This one hits more home to me because it's genuinely a Pokemon I have not seen at all. While I have seen Quillfish because it's on the team. So this one hits a bit more. Hi, Uxie, what's up? All right, Uxie. Please don't ask me to battle you because my main counter argument is not here. Come, I will test your knowledge. Uh-oh. Explain to me what the fourth move is in this particular Pokemon. Combee, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. Those are Pokemon. How many are there eyes? Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. Repeat that one more time. Combee has 6. Zubat has 0. Unknown has 1. Magneton has 3. So we're at 6, 0, 1, 3, 1. I think that's right. So Magneton, or not Magneton, Combee, Zubat, Unknown, 131, I think this is. Is that right? Did a good sign? Take this piece of the... Yes, I did. All right, great. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. All right. Wonder what would have happened if you got it wrong. Uxie just starts cursing you out in Pokemon language, being like, you digital dummy. All right, Uxie's Claw. All right, so we got a Fang, a Claw, and a Plume. I wonder... Because a Fang is something you use to evolve people. The Claw, I think, is something you use to evolve somebody. I wonder if a Plume is something as well. And I'm just not thinking about it. Alright, Uxie out. Amazing, you cleared all 3 trials of the lakes. You really are a wonder. All good in the proverbial hood. This is such a short episode, let's keep it going. Let's head out, I assume. It wasn't asking me to head out, which is a bit odd. Hey, yep. It seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let's be on our way. And away we go. There's instant cutscene. And here we are. Shrouded Ruins. Is this where, oh gosh, like the picture of the nose pass and everything was? Or the Hisui and Voltorbs and all that sort of stuff. It's where the statues were? I don't know, we'll find out. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. Alright, that being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. Hi, Kojita. Kogita? Vegeta? Maybe it's Softry. You arrived just when we assembled all 3 gifts. Did you somehow see our progress across the distance dividing us? I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. You gonna show me? Could you mean that Pokemon that flits about the Hisui region? Could you mean explaining it to me? But never mind that now. What about the red chain? How are we to forge it? I would hardly know. I don't know why I'm here. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we to do? Search the entire vastness of Hisui for the answer? Okay, so Adamant would be like, search the entire timeline of Hisui. Oh. I heard a summoning sound. Somebody's showing up. Or... Oh, well, here they are. Hiya, folks. What's new with you? Ah, the Pokemon of the lakes. Alright. Oh, right, they make the red chain. Hey guys, I've got a necklace. Here's a red chain. And they're off. Well, 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 how fascinating. So it was true. The pact our people has passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last I can set this burden aside. You've succeeded once again, Ahdurin. Yet things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What have you heard now? Yeah, what's going on at this point? I've heard some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Cornet himself. He's gonna what? Has he lost his senses? Yeah, I remember that in the Diamond and Pearl games. That took 6.5 years. He needed strength, and rock smash, and rock climb, and maybe surf. I actually don't remember if he needs surf. He plans to get close to the rift to study it himself? Well, he doesn't yet know that Ahdurin has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's true. There's no way he could. We need to tell him about the chain and about everything Ahdurin has achieved before he sets out. All right, can we go? Let's go. We're off. We're getting back to the village. Just show up and start, oh my gosh, it's him. It's him. He's back. Do we sneak our way in? Oh, Akari does not look good. Akari? Ahdurin? I'm just zooming past. He said, nope. Welcome back. Yeah, that's great. Where the boss at? It's been grim here. We in the Survey Corps hardly speak to one another lately. That's great. Where the boss at, though? But with you back, maybe Captain Silene's appetite for potato mochi will return. Akari, that's great. I love you. Where the boss at, though? Anyway, wait here a moment, will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back. All right, and off you go. Do we just sit around, or? Oh, okay. He's laughing. Oh, my dear Ahdurin. The professor's been awfully worried about you, Ahdurin. That's great. Hey, guys, where the boss at, though? Of course I was worried, but I don't think I could hold a candle to the distress you showed, Akari. That's blowing it out of proportion. That's great. I appreciate you guys. You're all good. Where the boss at? I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where is the captain? Wasn't she coming along with you, Professor? It's buried under a mountain of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more full now that Commander Kamado's gone. Biscuits and gravy. Alright, that's not great. He's not here? Well, he's out from Mount Cornet with the security corps in tow. I'm gonna flip a table over. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. Again. And Nani the heck. That's why I was filling in for the regular guards with Pikachu at the ready. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. Alright, guys. I'm sensing that things are about to go wrong. So, you managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. Appreciate that, Silene. Thanks to you, Captain. I appreciate I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra vanished of its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Abra in the back, meanwhile, like, yeah, we root for the real heroes here. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use? Yeah, a few things. I got this red chain here. This could be real important. Go on. Well, you see, red chain equals bind the universe together, which is helpful for us because bind the universe means rift go bye-bye, probably. A legendary tool said to bind the very world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilee Village. Yeah, I figured as much, unfortunately. The security corps, this is silent. Security corps has been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokemon. The commander made the decision to take the security corps to the mountain so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. However strong the commander himself may be, he should have gotten Doran to help. I doubt it. We're outlaws, right? As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Doran, take that red chain to Mount Cornet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Great! We got a job back. Well, let's do this. Are you certain you can do that with the commander away, Captain? Silent about to be like, no, yes, maybe. I don't know. If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. Well said, Silene. Haha, then all goes well. We're all in this together, we members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. Also, we need you because you're supposed to be there at the entrance of every single campsite, and I assume Mount Cornet's going to be a campsite eventually. Actually, that's not how they do it. They may not do a campsite per se. Head to the Cornet. Peak of the Cornet. Cornet. Alright, Lavington, you got anything for me here? I think yours seems relevant to you. Hey, Cynical. Hey, Oshawott. You guys have any notes? No? Okay. That's a Lucario. Hi. You good? Okay, well said. Something matter, Lucario? You look familiar. You look familiar. I'm Rai. Yeah, you are. And you are? I'm Ahdurin. My, my character profile is very much heavily based off of you. I mean, no, it's not. What am I talking about? Okay, you're Ahdurin. Nice to meet you. What is it, Lucario? Grew. Seems Lucario sensed your strong aura, too. That's right, guys. I have aura. Oh, gosh. I regret everything. If you're willing to battle us, could you come to the training grounds? Steely Lucario. Yeah, we could do that, maybe. There's something happening downstairs, so I actually want to check that out. Oh, hello. What do you got? Ah, if it isn't one of our beloved customers. Might I trouble you to help me with a little survey work? My family, we've always passed down tales of some ancestor that lived in the village around the avalanche slopes, but I've never been able to find any hint of such a settlement ever existing. I'm beginning to doubt the tales are true. You mean like the Pearl Clan or something else? But everyone wants to know about where they came from, don't they? So help me out. See if you can find any evidence people ever lived around the avalanche slopes. I'm assuming that's not the Pearl Clan, because that would be... Sorry, that would be like, the Pearl Clan existing. Alright, let's head on out. Can you get thrown into things immediately, or have a breathing? Alright, we got a little breathing room here. Hello. Even Commander Kamado can't win against the force of nature. Good talking. I will get back to you in a second, because I might actually want to... it looks like everybody's more or less back to normal. Right? Yes. At what point does a stranger become one of us? What a thing to say. Do you sell recipes for Ultra Balls? You do not. That's unfortunate. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Now, we will eventually have to head on out. think everybody's more or less back to normal here. Here's all the goods I got. You're still set up like this. That's odd. Yeah, what do you got here? Ooh, we could do the sand radish thing now. Although we have sand radishes in the box. See, I think everybody's more or less back to normal here. Oh, you are new. Hello. Have some new styles in stocks. That's cool. That I can do eventually. Dude, indeed. Let's see. Let's go into here. Let's drop off some stuff. We're back to having access to our spots here. So actually, let's wander over here. Let's take a look. You gonna say anything? No, nothing new at least. That actually reminds me, we've technically done a few missions, haven't we? Yeah, 16 unreported data, although I guess we're not going to be able to do that until after this whole plot line ends. I mean, it's a lot of cool dialogue lines, but it's not ultimately anything really... I wish something would happen. Something has happened. It does feel like people are starting to trust us again. I should have never come to Hisui. Yes, and then... You don't say. Alright. I could talk to everybody here and happily do so. Burn to ashes. That's not positive at all. Because it's not. Alright, I have not talked to you in forever. How are the things here? The harvest. Crops are good. What do we got here? Dapple bonnets, dire shrooms, iron bark tongue. Fun, fun, fun. The mints I feel like could be useful. 10,000. Yeah, let's try something else. Berries? Got some special berries. You can grow these special ones. Just the special ones. Why not? 20,000? Yeah, let's go for it. It's special. $20,000. Jeez Louise. All right. There's the Lucario stuff happening over there. Oakley dokley. The last thing I wanted to do was come to you. Hi. I want to get some items. Specifically, I want to see which of these we do not have. A leaf stone. Oh, we only have 1,700. Dawn, dusk, shiny, sun, moon. I should have done more of these. Which one's a dubious discord? Oh, it's for Porygon 2, I think, right? Reaper cloth and the metal coat. Okay. All right, I guess we'll wait off on you. Yeah, how much are the candies? The candies are very expensive. Okay. All right. Here's what I will do. I will end the episode here, and in the next episode, apparently, we're gonna climb up Mount Coronet, which is that away. So, thank you everyone for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. And until next time, take care.